So we set up the camera with our 3 subjects. It's the daughter with her sister and her mother. And we're hiding behind one of the houses. And it's really nice using this far sight. I've never used one before until now, but it really allows us to make a shot and then disappear and be out of the shot, totally out of the situation, so that the people we're filming are more comfortable and just eventually forget that that camera's there. So this is what we had to do to get that shot. I have the tripod threaded up a little hole in the trees. It's kind of weird, but it works, and so there's the camera, and right there.
Que la lanzaste. Que la lanzaste. Más leg.
Hola. Oh. Hola. O sea, ¿qué hacen aquí en el...
Mucho, ¿no?
Sí.
Se está acabando.
Sí, es perfecto con la luz.
Sí, con esa ventana ya está más fácil. Y aparte, esta luz sirve, ¿no? ¿Cómo se prende? ¿Aquí se vienen a comer o solo se vienen a...? ¿Qué es lo que hacen aquí en este cuarto? Comer. Siéntense.
So now we want to do an aerial shot, but we need a VR camera on it, so I'm strapping the GoPro Fusion onto the Inspire 2. It's kind of an interesting rig, but it works.
Custom mod.
Custom mod. And then I use twisty ties.
Not so custom mod.
Just as a safety mechanism to keep it on there. I wanted this fixed in. So I hit record on the camera, I bring it down, and then I awkwardly take it off from my hands. This is good, this is on camera, this could end poorly. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Okay, is everything clear?
Yes.
Okay, taking off.
There's not a hospital for miles.
Takeoff failed. Why did it fail? Alright, let's try this again. Hit record on the camera. Bring it down. Server, eyes on the prize. Don't ever let go of the drone. Head low. Go. This is the drone dance. One sec. You know, these communities sometimes, you're in the middle of nowhere, but sometimes you get a lot of interference. ¿Qué hace? She's taking the wool from the sheep and filtering it. This is the wool. And then one of the daughters is weaving it. Y me dices, ¿es un lan? No. ¿Qué? Lo que haces.
Es lana de borrego.
Lana de borrego, sí. Pero con esta cosa haces algo. ¿Cómo se llama?
Oh,
¿Hacen ropa?
sí, la ropa para el agua.
So she walks on this ridge with her sheep. This is the most beautiful place that I've ever seen. And we're going to try to get a drone shot coming up along that ridge, following her as she walks with the sheep. Really technical because we can't be seen by the drone, and we have to coordinate with Rosita on how to do that. But I think we'll be able to do it. We have some walkie-talkies, and we might put one on her so that she can hear us talk to her. Una otra cámara. Si tiene su propia cámara, pero no está suficiente para ti. So we're on top of the mountain, or one of the mountains in the village of Pajas from Bajo. And this time, so I'm flying the GoPro Fusion. It's going to hang down from the drone. But this time I'm also flying the X7 camera on it as well, so that I can see where I'm going a little bit better than just the FPV camera. But I also actually want to record some regular video at the same time with the VR camera. And weight-wise, it should be totally fine because this camera balances the drone out, and the drone is handled always really well with this VR camera. So I'm gonna actually place it back a little bit, and the way I have this mounted, it's not gonna run into the other camera, even if I turn it. So it will shake around a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. So let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3.
Que no se muevan.
Hola, pollo.
Ajá, muy bien, muy bien.
Vamos a ver.
Đây.
Voy a poner la cámara ayer. Bueno, por lo que vemos.
Y Marías estaban como por acá escondidas. No se ven. ¿Quién es? Son tus mamás. María sí salió.
Sería como 7,000 pocos días, ¿no?
Super annoying that thing is not unlocked. I want to double check that our microphone's actually recording. It should be, because I clicked record, but I'm getting nervous.
Para como pan, ¿sí? Algo, tortilla. Pero hacen tortilla de eso. Oh, sí?
I know, they purposely make. Oh, flip, we're coming down fast. Okay? Listo, 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 listo. We're good. Mario over here is really into electronic music. And he's playing music for me right now. It's way good. He's doing it with his app. Estamos viendo
Mitas bakit o imahenos?
la imagen.
Elo means bakit? Mimo ika siya ba? ¿Qué están haciendo?
¿Dónde está Rosita?
Sa la Rosita.
Yeah, she didn't make it very far. Today is the last day of the shoot, and your equipment kind of goes through a... Get out of there, spider. Ugh. Your equipment kind of goes through a progression. You know, it starts out, you build it one way, and then you realize, there's still a spider on the camera. You realize that they could be better this way or that way, so I kind of wanted to document what we ended up using throughout the shoot. So, originally I had the H3 microphone hanging off the bottom, because this is the Insta360 Pro 1, not the 2, and the 2 has a quarter 20 mount on top, but I realized that I had some sticky GoPro mounts and the tripod mount for it, so that's how we mounted it on there. And that worked out actually really great. And when I take the camera off, tripod, I take it off the mount right here, and it still fits in its case. And then originally we were using the SD card, but I noticed that I kept losing the last clip of the day, and it seemed like it just didn't finish writing it completely, so it was a corrupted file. So we went back to using an SSD, so we have the USB-C cable running down, and then I actually just taped the SSD to the Farsight, because the Farsight transmitter has this nice mount that connects to the Sumo tripod, and so that's how we did that, and it worked out really well. And then about that Farsight, that's just been a total game changer. Never used one before, and it's really actually improves the production process of making VR films. But I mean, it's just really just makes a big, just the fact that you can see what you're filming makes a huge deal, and being able to control it from afar. We originally had the iPad in here, which was glorious and big, and then I actually had the phone dangling off the bottom, which was connected to the H3 via Bluetooth. So that was really nice, but eventually it just got a little big, so I just started putting the phone in here, and it's great how small this is, and you can hold it in one hand. And then finally, I think I mentioned it before, but we're using the Sumo tripod made by Insta360. That thing is fantastic, and I think the Sumo tripod with the Farsight really really revolutionized making a VR film for me. I haven't had a production with those two things yet. I've been using tripods, monopods, and then just the inboard Wi-Fi on the cameras. But it's just a great stable tripod, and it can go really, really high, and extremely portable because it screws the top part of it screws off, so it's easy to transport. So yeah, that's been our rig that we've been using while on this shoot.